Honorable Minister of Information.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, firstly, may I take this opportunity to congratulate you for being elected as the first female speaker to the Zambian Parliament. May I also congratulate your 2 deputies. Madam Speaker, may I also wholeheartedly congratulate His Excellency, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, and Her Honor the Vice President, Madam Mutalena Lumango, for being elected as President and Vice President, respectively. Furthermore, I would like to thank our able President, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, for the opportunity to serve in the first cabinet as Minister of Information and Media. This support for women and gender is unwavering. I would also like to thank the people of Chisamba and the UPND party for adopting and electing me as their Member of Parliament for the 2nd time. I don't take this for granted, Madam Speaker. A special thanks goes to my supportive husband, Dr. Morris Jangulo, my children, and the family, and all friends that saw me through this difficult election. Allow me, Madam Speaker, to now move to the ministerial presentation or speech that I have. Madam Speaker, I beg to move to debate the motion of thanks to the speech made by the President. Madam Speaker, His Excellency the President set out broad plans for the priorities, policies, and programs to the UPND administration. My task this afternoon is to unveil more details of how my ministry, the Ministry of Information and Media, plans to realize the pronouncements made by the President in his speech. Madam Speaker, the President said, and I quote, "To further improve the governance environment, we will enhance media freedom and access to information by facilitating the establishment of a media self-regulatory framework and enacting legislation on access to information." Madam Speaker, as you may be aware, the ministry has just been realigned and renamed. It was called the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting Services. It is now called the Ministry of Information and Media. Broadcasting Services has been replaced by media to reaffirm that the ministry is responsible of all forms of mass media and not just broadcasting. There has been a slight adjustment in the portfolio functions. Some portfolio functions have been transferred to other line ministries. The ministry has remained with 3 core functions, namely A, broadcasting to television and television services, B, information and media policy, and C, information services. To enhance media freedom, my ministry is facilitating the establishment of a media self-regulatory framework. The mechanism is aimed at putting a law in place which will enable media professionals to regulate themselves in their practice of journalism. Madam Speaker, the UPND administration believes that media organizations and journalists should set and supervise on their own professional standards and codes of practice. Journalistic ethics require that, 1, the media should report adequately and fairly. 2, issue corrections when they get their facts wrong. 3, allow a fair opportunity to reply when necessary. And 4, subject to legitimate public interest and respect the right to privacy. The UPND administration also wants media owners to know that media ownership entails a commitment to inform citizens about matters of public interest and not merely to advance partisan or personal interests. It is part of the media's responsibility to ensure that journalists are adequately trained and that their private interests do not distort the reporting of public issues. With this in mind, Madam Speaker, I am confident that the media will enjoy their freedom without compromising the right of other citizens. The lead agenda item for the new Dawn administration is to ensure that a media self-regulation mechanism is established in the shortest possible time. The journalists are currently drafting a self-regulatory framework in form of a layman's bill. In the next few days, they'll be submitting a draft bill to my office so that the ministry facilitates the process of passing the law to establish a media council. Madam Speaker, to improve access to information, my ministry is bringing to this August House the Access to Information Bill. Access to information held by public authorities is key to promoting transparency, good governance, and the full participation of citizens in the democratic process. Madam Speaker, there is already a draft bill that was prepared in 2002 and revised in 2018. The UPND administration has come to pass the Access to Information Law. My ministry is currently editing the draft bill to ensure that it is in line with the ideals of the new Dawn administration. Madam Speaker, the UPND administration wants an efficient government, but one which is not bloated. Against this background, I have instructed my officers to redraft the bill such that it does not provide for creation of massive administrative structures. My specific instruction to the technocrats, Madam Speaker, is that they provide for access for information to be enforced using already existing institutions such as the Office of the Public Protector. Madam Speaker, my ministry is also keen to promote freedom of expression to all citizens. Top of the agenda of the UPND administration is to guarantee editorial independence for the media so that they may serve a platform for all Zambians to exercise their freedom of expression. Madam Speaker, freedom of expression is a cornerstone of democracy and underpins good governance, public accountability, and respect to all human rights. Every Zambian has the right to freedom of expression, which includes the right to seek, receive, impart information, ideas of all kinds through any media. The UPND-led government respects the right to freedom of expression and will promote the free flow of information and ideals by allowing the media to operate independently.
Honorable Minister. Your time is up. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
The Honorable Minister of